Today we're joined by Gizele Tavares, model, author, entrepreneur, and you're here for the London Fashion Week. Tell us about the people you've been working with at the fashion show this week.
Yeah, it has been very pleasure to work with the fashion live tour from New York. And I did the fashion show in New York City, and now I'm doing the fashion show in London, and it's been amazing. Especially like in New York City, I model for Lázaro Sanchez. He's also designing for the Miss Universe, and it's been amazing to model for so many big designers and big companies.
We saw you walking the runway at the fashion show on Saturday. You obviously get a great buzz from it. What makes a good model?
I think what makes a good model is like be confident and just walking and smile. Sometimes no smile. Most of the time they say for us to be serious, just walking. But sometimes I like in the end to like looking to the public. You need to be confident to be a good model and like what you do.
One of the things I'm interested in is the difference between fashion modeling and glamour modeling. I used to be married to a glamour model and it was all about the model. But I feel with fashion, it's all about the clothes. Or is that oversimplifying it?
No, I think what you say is true. It's like always about the clothes, but also like the model, she have to carry the clothes. I think that's why they don't want us to smile too much, because they want us to looking expensive. I think it's like more like acting.
So you can have a personality and be a fashion model.
No, you can be, but it's like we follow direction. So like as a glamour model, you're going to doing some different kind of photography. And for runaway, you're just like gonna go walking, looking straight. Sometimes you pose, sometimes you no pose, depending what the company, the show wants you to do. But yeah, it's kind of like about the clothes and the design. It's not about the model, in my view, like you say.
Now you've had a busy year with modeling and pageants back home in New York. Tell us about what you've been doing this year.
Yeah, this year I've been doing a lot. Last year I won the competition in Miami. I won Miss Brazil Elegance 2023. I also compete in Miss New York, USA. It was a great experience. Back in the day, 2015, I did my first pageant in Brazil. And I was competing for Miss Pernambuco for the Miss Brazil, the official pageant. And it was amazing. I was liking to do that, I really like to do a runaway, I like to model, I like to do magazines, I like books, I like art, I like acting, I like television. This is my life, this is what I do, this is what I like.
So you've not only got beauty, you've got brains as well. I'd just like to say about your books, you've got a great career going writing books, and how's that going? You've got a new book out, I think.
Yes, I have a background in a bachelor's degree in journalism. I was working in television in Brazil for a long time as a journalist. I was a presenter. And I write in many books. I have over 20 books published. And now I open my bookstore online, and I have my partner in Brazil who work with me. And we publish many books, poetry, romance, some novel. We publish a lot of books. It's all over the place, in Portuguese, Spanish, Russian, English. We're doing very good.
That's why I describe you as an entrepreneur, not just a model and an author. You're an entrepreneur because you've got this business going. So your latest book is your autobiography. Do you want to show us your book?
Yes, this is my new book. This is my biography. Look at me when I was a little girl. I studied in the public school in Brazil. And I'm very proud. My father was a police officer, and he's teaching me everything I know. He was also an artist, musician. He's writing poetry and teaching me how to love art. So, and then in the back of the book, you can see is me in New York City when I compete this year for the Miss New York, for Miss USA, and I got the title for Miss Uptown USA 2024. And we do this book hardcover. My biography is mostly 400 pages, and they have a lot inside about everything I have done, travel all over the world. And many publishers in the magazines, newspaper. And I know you're going to look at my book later, but I have done a lot, famous author in Brazil. His name is Ariano Suassuna. He's a very famous author from Brazil. He did many movies, and he's helped me, but I'm still doing progress improving my skills because there's a lot of good authors out there. I just try to like, with my bookstore, help other people who like can't afford to publish a book. So I always support the other authors also.
When I first met you, your English wasn't as good as it is now, so it's a fantastic achievement to be able to write a book.
Yeah, but let me tell you something. My English still like, my accent is very strong, still like a little bit broken, but I never go to school to study English. I learn it myself, talking to people, travel a lot, and I teach myself how to like improve. I went to some like small school to like, to do the grammar, but okay, it's better now than when I met you 10 years ago, but I still needed to improve a lot.
I think you're a great inspiration to young women who want to achieve something in life, because you've shown that you can come from a very poor background, you can be a successful businesswoman, you can be a model, you can be an author, and I think you should tell us now, to promote the book, how do you get hold of a copy?
That's what my book about. So if you see in the front, it's like the book called My American Dream, and in Portuguese it say A Menina que Venceu América. So why do I put that photo here? If you see, I was really poor back here. Like I have no like vision of like opportunity. I go to like a public school. My parents cannot afford it to provide me a great education. Nothing wrong with going to the public school. I have a great teachers. But like what I try to say is like, I don't have a lot of opportunities as a rich kid have. So, but I studied a lot. My father gave me all the support I need. And that's the girl I like. This little young girl with a lot of dreams, with the background of the Brazilian flag. And she doesn't know she's now here in London with you, a big, filmmaker. And I'm here with you, John Gubba. That girl, she can never thinking she's gonna be like in Europe and in America, and I'm an American citizen. That's why I said my American dream. And in the background, if you look, they show a very successful woman. So that woman here, she's telling this young lady, if she's can do, anybody can do too. So it's an opportunity for everybody.
You're like me, you like to help your friends, so I think we should mention a very important person who came over from Alaska to take the stills out the fashion show, and he's also helping me today by shooting some of the video. He's the man on the second camera. So tell us about Simon Evans and how he's helped you with his photographs.
We connected in Alaska almost 3 years ago. Simon is a very special person. He has a lot of skills like me. He's also published a book in my company. I published his first biography in my bookstore. And he has amazing ideas. He's helping a lot of people in Alaska. And he said, can you help me with my company? Because he's now, I am like a journalist, I have a lot of great connections. I help him, I make his become a #1 in Google. I did his website. I introduced him to a lot of people. I take him to television. He got an interview in ABC. He connects with a lot of politicians. And, now he's like develop a lot of more ideas. And I know for sure he's going to be very successful. And I can't wait to his company stabilize, be the big company, not only in Alaska, but develop in every other country.
Absolutely fantastic. I should have said at the beginning, model, author, entrepreneur, but also a fantastic publicist. You do a fantastic job promoting people.
Don't forget actress. I went to to college to become an actress. I have a bachelor degree, and
Okay.
And I have a license as an acting. And I've been in many movies, and I used to acting in the theater. And I just love art. I go to school for a little time to become a nurse. I'm a nurse also. But I decided doesn't matter what you do in life, you need to do what you like, right? And I find out this is what I like. I like books, I like art, I like music. My father's a musician. I play the piano, I play the guitar. I do some music. I also published a CD. I don't know if you remember, I have my own music. And I used to do a clip, videos and YouTube. But we need to make money. Books make money, maybe someday. Well, when I become international and very successful author, but again, it's a lot of great authors out there. And I'm not here to take anybody's place, but I want to make my name. And this take time. So this is my book number 20. It's my biography, my first biography. And I want to thank John Gubba to do my documentary here in London.
Gizele Tavares, thank you so much for giving us your time. It's always a great inspiration. I said you were an inspiration for young ladies, but you're also an inspiration for me. I'm absolutely fascinated seeing your journey and how you've achieved so much over the years that I've known you. And we're going to sign off now by showing some of the highlights from your fashion week. We're going to see you walking the runway.
Before I finish the interview, I like to say something for everybody who's going to listen to this amazing interview. Something I like to say is like my biggest sponsor in life was God. God always helped me, always protected me, because I was like a little crazy girl, travel over, going here, going there, you know, and leaving my parents, provide to my family a great life to live. I give my parents a house. I pay all the medical bills. You know, my mother passed. I have a great sister. I help a lot of people. And this is not making me better than anybody. I'm not better than anybody because everybody will die. But what I've tried to say here is, it's possible for me, a little girl who comes from Brazil, like small city called Recife, in the state of Pernambuco, here in Europe, American citizen. This is possible because faith, believers, God, family, love, people like you, John, people like Simon, people like support me, you know, who helping me, good people. So that's what we need in life. We need a good people who truly love you and support you. You need a faith, you know. I want to thank you, God. I want to thank you guys for everything. Don't forget, reading my biographies, a lot of things I did in my life. And I just want to say thank you for you, thank you God and everything. And I'm very proud to be here today. I just want to say that.
Absolutely fantastic. And we're going to roll the VT now, but before we do that, I just want to mention two other people that we've not kind of forgotten about because you mentioned her, but you've got your sister, Sibel, who's outside Brazil for the first time, and your very, very good friend, Spyro. So we've had a little bit of fun over the last couple of days, and thank you for spending time with us. It's been absolutely fantastic.
I just want to say something else I don't want to forget about. So I went to the universe in Brazil, in Recife, and two of my first books, when I published, I have no money to publish any book that time. I was really young, I believe like 18 or so. And the first person who published and they sponsored my two books was John Gubba. He's the owner of like many universities in Brazil, when assigned by the big author, famous Ariano Suassuna. So don't forget that name, John Gubba. He's like in the Forbes magazine, the billionaire from Brazil. He was the first one to sponsor my two books.
Gizele Tavares, it's been absolutely fantastic, and I look forward to our next adventure sometime soon in the future.
Thank you, John Gubba. Don't forget that name.